Girl Tribe Gaming. Podcast on. I said it. Podcast on.
Hello and welcome to Girl Tribe Gaming, a podcast mostly about video games. I'm Zen.
And I'm Jen, and welcome to episode 13.
What was that click?
Did you hear it? I finally did it.
What'd you do? What?
You didn't.
The achievement sound.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh, I thought that was your phone like doing the achievement sound like you got a text message.
No, I was...
That is awesome.
Hi, Zen.
Hi.
Yeah. I just did that because I'm a dork, and I've been saying it for, many episodes. I should play that achievement.
Nice. That's a good little surprise. Didn't know I was going to get achievement for that.
I know, achievement. So what have you been up to, Zen?
Not much. Just got in from the garden. I'm still trying to keep that all alive. And
how's that going?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have so many hot peppers going. Don't know what's anymore. Took a bite out of one a couple days ago because I thought it was a mild pepper.
Yeah.
And it was not a mild pepper. I was like drooling everywhere, like crying.
Oh, no.
Ryan just wasn't even home. He walks in, from being out, and then I'm just a mess. Chugging milk and just, But
How many peppers do you have?
I don't know. I'm guessing on the plants there's like 50.
Whoa. I mean, how many different kinds of peppers?
Like 5 or 6-ish.
Oh. Did you make tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to make salsa, for sure.
Yeah. A hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Okay.
Yeah. So, but that's what I've been up to. Just trying to not kill myself by eating a ghost pepper by accident.
That's hilarious.
What you been up to?
Well, we had the Destiny beta.
Mm-hmm.
So I played that. But then I was playing Defiance again. I've been playing that a lot lately again. And then I finished off The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, same here. Really? Yeah.
And then what else have you been... I know you play Destiny. We're going to talk about Destiny.
I've been playing more the Valiant Hearts on the one.
Oh, how are you liking that now that you've had more time?
I'm really liking it. It's just a calm game. It's still, it's sad because it's a war and there's people dying all around you, but it's just a beautiful game. Beautiful storytelling and simple gameplay, but
yeah,
I'm really in the puzzle. The puzzles in it are just. They remind me somewhat of like an older Tomb Raider, like a super older Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Just fun.
Yeah.
So I would definitely suggest buying it for somebody that's looking for something different.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we had Nicole Hazen on Twitter ask us last week a question. I thought we should just talk about that now.
Yeah, because we both finished The Wolf Among Us.
Yes, we both had episodes 4 and 5 to finish, and we did.
Yep.
And what was she asking? Just how much we liked it?
If we finished and our thoughts on it. So, I guess I'll kick it off with what I thought.
With no spoilers.
No spoilers, of course.
Yes.
Episode 4, I felt was boring.
Yeah.
The story, the episode 1 in this game, I was hooked. I was really, really excited.
Right.
But then from then on, it every now and then there was awesome things that would happen. Then it just get really slow and dragged out for me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really getting attached to any of the characters. Big B, I liked him.
Me too.
But I didn't really care. In the game, The Walking Dead, I cared about the characters like Lee and Clementine. I was so worried. But Big B and Snow and, all the beauty, I just didn't really care.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time because I have heard so many people say so much good stuff. And I'm like, to me, it just felt flat.
Episode 5 had some good moments in it. Mm-hmm. But at times it just seemed like it was almost forced.
And predictable.
All the button bashing. I was like, okay,
oh my,
okay.
yeah, the action sequences in in episode 5. I just thought were unnecessary. I'm like, at this point, why don't you just play the little video? We don't need to.
Yeah.
I don't need to move my thumbstick left and mess up or,
Yeah, and there was, in episode 5, there was some good points to it that I found interesting. But for the most part, I could not get into the game. And I kept on, like, after I finished episode 4, I was like, what is wrong with me? I should love this game.
I know, everybody loves it. The episode 4, you had kind of mentioned offhanded, it was talky, a lot of talking. I'm like, all right, well, I just got to be in the mood for that, So I waited till I was in the mood for a talky talk game. But I think the first 15 minutes of the first episode, you just spent in one room talking. And then you went to like another area and talked like another 15 minutes. And it was just, it's like, the dialogue wasn't that interesting. The characters are kind of flat. I'm really disappointed.
Yeah.
It's too bad. So
yeah, I have to try it again maybe later in the year, but I don't, if there was a Wolf Among Us,
that's what I'm going to ask you. If there's a season 2, what are you going to do?
Season 2? I would not, I'm probably not going to buy it. And it also makes me question the Borderland game.
Yeah.
I don't plan on getting that either, just because I don't think I would like it.
Well, I love Borderlands. So
you do. You love that whole land, but I like the whole Grimm fairy tales, and I didn't like this.
Yeah, and you like the comic book series it was based off of.
Yeah. That whole same world,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure other people have played it and loved it, so you should tell us why we're wrong. Yeah. What did we miss?
Exactly, Nicole. What is wrong with us?
Did you love it, Nicole? We don't know, but I don't know. But I am looking forward to the next episode of The Walking Dead that came out this week.
Oh my gosh. I felt so bad. I was playing episode 5 and all I could think about was The Walking Dead. I'm like, I feel like I'm like kind of cheating on this game because I'm here and we're hanging out and I'm thinking about this other game nonstop. I was like, I cannot wait. Next episode, we're going to be talking about that and hopefully
it's going to be good, I hope.
Hopefully, yeah. I think so.
And but one other comment on the talking and stuff. Like, I'm fine with a game that has a lot of dialogue and, and you have to, like, go through it. But to me, when I buy these games, to me, it's like I'm buying a comic book, kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure comic book. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
so I'm expecting that. Yeah, so I'm expecting, reading and all that. It's just, it fell flat.
Yep, I agree. And that's just... I don't know. I am shocked. I still can't fully understand what.
I know. Why. I need to read. Now that I've finished, I need to go and read some of these reviews online and the people that loved it, just to see what it is they saw that I didn't.
Yep.
But so Zen, Destiny, the Xbox beta was out, and we finally got to play it.
Yeah, you just played just a little bit of it, though, right? I mean, just a little.
Oh yeah, just a little. Yeah. So,
day one you texted me? I wasn't even home from work, and you said,
"Woman,
I've already been playing for 8 hours."
I know, woman. You hadn't even entered in your code for the beta. No. I've already played 8 hours with Shadow Wolf. Yeah. So I want to know what. I know we played one day, but I can't remember what class did you choose and what race for your first character.
The race I was awoken, and I was the hunter, and I only played that character throughout the beta. I did not try anything else.
Oh, you did not? I tried all 3. I had to know.
I thought about it. Rye did the same thing. He was jumping all around, and I was like, I found the hunter, and I'm going to stick with I like the hunter.
Oh, I think you should have tried the Titan.
I was going to try the Warlock just because, and I like their outfit.
I know, that's hilarious. But my Warlock had a pretty sweet outfit after I got to like level 5. It looked pretty nice.
Did your favorite was the Titan then?
Yeah, the Titan for me, I'm more of a run and gun, get in there and just see what happens. Running with my shotgun and doing that. I forget what they call it. Fist of something. I call it ground pound.
What race did you play as?
The first time I played as Awoken because I thought it'd be fun just to be more creative, with your look. Mm-hmm. But But yeah, I liked it. The one thing I really noticed between the three was the jumping, like the jetpack ability. In the Warlock, you kind of like jump up a little and you glide.
Ooh, I'm all about floating around.
I don't know. I didn't like Shadow Wolf really liked that. I did it.
It's kind of like Princess Peach in the game when she jumps in her dress, like she floats.
What?
Is it like that?
I don't know about Princess Peach. I don't know.
All right, somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
No,
if that's true, that is awesome.
But the Titan, like it, like jumps up and then up. Like it's so much better than even the
Hunter.
Hunter, yeah. But so
to try it.
So how much did you play you did the fire team with us a little bit? And
I played that, and I played throughout their story. I went to the moon when they were doing their stress test.
Oh, you did go to the moon. Wasn't the moon cool?
The moon was awesome. It helped me, fall more for the game. Just jumping around the moon. I was like, all right, I can get used to this.
I'm assuming our suits have some sort of gravity thing.
Oh,
gravity boots,
sure.
Because I wasn't floating enough.
I really was the story. You didn't really learn much about the story. I mean, I think there's only 1 or 2 cutscenes.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm itching for more of that.
Yeah, I want to learn more about the story for sure. And did you get? Yeah, you played the Crucible with us, didn't you?
Yeah, is that the multiplayer?
Yeah, it's kind of brutal, huh? Just jumping in on people that have been playing it.
Yeah, and I think coming from playing so much Ghost, because we've been out of the Halo loop, and it did have Halo-ish elements to it.
Yeah.
So I think it has some potential. It's just...
I just wanted to try some other game modes, that... what I forget what it's called. I don't know. It's kind of like domination, But one thing that we weren't really focusing on, the scoring of it, it's different. We were focusing so much on the points and less about the kills. It's kind of a balance between capturing points and getting kills. You want to get the kills that also helps like your multipliers and stuff. So I don't really know how it all works, but
so I like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
If you're more of a person that can go and capture versus killing, then you do that, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the explore mode and the story mode. Mm-hmm. That was only a 3-person co-op
fire team.
Fire team, and it was I can't remember what they're calling it exactly, but it's co-op. But then you also have other people that can come in and join your room that aren't in your party. So that's the whole MMO aspect of it.
Are you asking me that?
Yeah, that's the way I took it. Is that the way you this Bungie didn't classify this as an MMO.
It's like
they keep saying that.
Yeah, it's not really an MMO. I mean, like when you're in the tower, there's some people around, but there never seems to be more than 10 or 15 people, and you can't even talk to them. They're just people. And then when you get into that fire team, like you're in your campaign, like I did it a couple times by myself, and I'm in it. And then like some random guy would come over and we'd kill something and we'd look at each other and start dancing. And then
I think that's cool.
Yeah, which I like that part. But then like when you go into one of the areas where you can't respawn, then all of a sudden he's gone because he wasn't in your like quote fire team, like in the actual fire team. So then it splits you again. So it's kind of tricky. Like in MMO, like in Defiance, like I'll do a battle. Like I'll just be going down the street, right? And I'll run into an accident. They call it an emergency. And I'll start battling something. Some random guy, he'll stop and help me sometimes, a couple people. And then you disperse and go do your thing. And then I'm like traveling around and an arc ball comes down, right? And it's one of these big bad monsters. Then like literally, I mean, people everywhere you can look, there's real players, and they're all battling this one monster.
And I guess that's one thing that in Defiance, it might get confusing for people going from Defiance to
the
Destiny.
Defiance game based off the show.
Yeah, in that game, when that arc, is it called the arc ball?
Yeah.
You said? When that happens, that was like the an awesome experience when you see like 30-ish people rushing this area.
Yeah.
All of the vehicles. I was expecting that in Destiny.
In Destiny, they have those quote events, I think is what they're called. And like the people that are on that map, they kind of, it's a public event. They can all rush to it. But the most I ever saw was like maybe 3.
Yeah. And that's like, if you have your party of 3, because story and explorer are limited to 3 in your party. And the most I seen is that I had a party of 3, and then there was 2 other random people that were in that room. Yeah. And then there was that event that was happening that you could play, and it didn't have the same impact that Defiance has. It's this like huge monster and like 30-ish people all shooting at and fighting. I was like, it wasn't that exciting at all in Destiny.
I know. Yeah, I like the MMO aspect of Defiance where you could just hop into any mission with anybody. And sometimes you don't always want their help, but whatever. But they're not calling it an MMO, so...
No, they're saying that it has elements of an MMO.
Yeah, I can see the elements, kind of.
I think a lot of people were hoping...
I know, I was hoping
with the word of elements of MMO, that there was going to be more elements that were MMO. Yeah. I think that's where a lot of people were just craving.
It was crazy, Defiance, I play with, tons of people. And, I know Bungie's worried about the experience. You get the juvenile people that have to say bad words and be annoying. But in general, on Defiance, people behave over chat most of the time. And then it even has like a messaging system in game, and you can chat to your clan or the party or the zone. You have all these options. And very, very rarely do I ever see anything questionable in there. And they almost like self-police it. Everyone reports the one person and they're gone so fast it doesn't even matter. But
so do you think that if Destiny doesn't have all those elements, it's going to really hurt it?
I don't think so, because on that note, Defiance has a bunch of problems. It's so draining on the resources to have all those people that usually your character is like this default guy. Everybody looks the same. It's so glitchy. There's a lot of problems. And I think by keeping it smaller, they're going to get higher quality.
Yeah, I guess like when all those problems that Defiance was having, like with the characters looking customized, I was really hoping that Destiny was going to be able to be like, oh yeah, we can figure that, we can do this the way it should have been done. But now one thing that bugs me the most with Destiny, I enjoyed the game, but of course you're going to nitpick things that you're like, oh, like
right.
Only 3 people in your story and explore. You've had more in co-op games. Like the standard was 4.
I really want 4. Like, not that I have like a bazillion friends, but it makes it really hard, to get 3. And if you're a couple, like me and Suba, a lot of times you want to play with another couple and then you can't. Then you have one person always out. So I just wish they'd bump it to 4 and maybe throw in some extra enemies and make it a little bit more difficult.
I don't think they are. Like a lot of people are just hoping that was part of the beta.
No, I think it's set.
I don't think it is.
I know they have reasoning. 3. Yeah. But did you hear about the Destiny? Well, I don't know what the official name of it is, but people are calling it raids.
Yeah, I heard that was a 6-person co-op type thing.
Yeah, to me it sounds really fun. 6 people, it's cooperative, and it requires communication. So you can't just hop in with some random Xbox person and expect to be successful. You need people that you can work together with and you can talk to and strategize. So they're not going to have matchmaking for that mode. Like, if you don't have 5 other friends, then good luck. But people are really, really mad about no matchmaking. But then it was brought up that the Halo 3 ODST's Firefight mode, that doesn't have matchmaking, and it's been very popular.
Yeah, that's a great mode. And there's also one mode that they haven't announced, at least on their website. If you look at all the game types, there's a one that has question mark. I don't know if that's like they're leaving that open for the future, or if that's actually going to be released on a release day.
Or is that the raid mode and they just haven't?
Or is that raid?
I don't know. They said that this raid mode is going to be very intense. Like, you're probably not going to finish it your very first time. And that, okay, so, in the campaign, like, you're level 5, and then it'll say, like, campaign level 5. So they put you with enemies that are, similar in, what do you call it?
Skill or
class? Yeah. The enemies are going to be equal to your ability, right? Well, in raid mode, you go in, let's say, at a 20, and you start off fighting enemies in a 20, and as you go on, it can get progressively more difficult above and beyond that skill. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be, like, really important to have people you're going to know, like, Zen, you're going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and blah, blah is going to make sure we do this. And I guess it's more, like, open, like, there's not, like, waypoints, go to here, go to there, go to this. So
see, that sounds cool. Like,
yeah.
I think for me, like, that's what I need in the game to make me actually
and you get, like, loot.
Happy.
That's the whole point. So you get good stuff.
Yeah. I'm really interested in the story. That's another thing with this game. It's like, honestly, when I get it, like, I don't want to play with anybody. I want to go play the story, play that through, and not have any interruptions with that.
That is funny. I'm the exact same way. I hate that. We're the same.
Oh, yeah. Because it's like, if you don't play it right away, you're going to get the same thing happened in, I'm going to use Far Cry. Uh-huh. I got so caught up making those purses and just, like, run around with hang gliders. I never finished this campaign, which I wish I did. So I'm not going to let this happen.
Good.
I'm not. That's what, like, when it comes out, let's say we're not talking to each other for a few weeks.
Yeah. Well, and we complain about the 3 in the mode, but it's true. I just want to get the campaign, set down, have my headset on so I can really hear the story and go through and just immerse myself. Because when you're in a party, even if it's just of 3, somebody is always talking during the cutscenes. Always.
Yeah. And with the story mode, it's not, I mean, it is a bummer because I'd love to be able to go play, like with Halo, I played it solo and then to go through and just play here and there with your friends.
Oh, yeah.
4-person campaign.
We'll do
but
that.
I think like with Explore, that is one I wish that we could have at least 6 people in, just run around exploring the map together.
Oh, yeah. And being silly, I'm sure.
Yeah. And so I think long term, it only being able to hold like 3 people in some of these game types is what really kind of bums me out.
Yeah.
Do you feel that the Destiny is holding up to everything, or is it falling into like the hype category?
I sure hope it's not in the hype category. So far, now that I've readjusted my expectations, because I was under the impression initially that it was more of an MMO. And like, what's the deal with the clans? How is that going to be implemented?
I feel like it's having these elements of an MMO, but then it's not really. It's not anything like a game like Defiance, which...
Yeah, is the clan just for the Crucible? Because, we have a pretty small clan, like 25-ish, maybe 30, I don't know. Some of these clans, they have hundreds and thousands of people. Like,
your clan in Defiance has like thousands, I thought.
Oh, yeah. In Defiance, I joined the Obsidian clan because Girl Tribe only has 3 people playing. So the 3 of us joined the Obsidian clan in Defiance, and it's amazing going to these battles. Like the other night, like literally almost the entire battlefield, you saw blue dots, and that means they're in your clan on the little mini map. I mean, we just like took over like a couple different arc falls. It was so cool. And if you fall down and your clanmates are there, they always pick you up. They're not going to walk by.
See, I had to put that game, like, it's funny. I wasn't playing so much Defiance because I kept having this hope that Destiny was going to be what I wish Defiance could have been.
Yeah. Defiance is going free to play soon. So people that are interested in it, let me know. I'll show you around. Show you around paradise.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Whenever I see what you're doing, it's like Jen is in paradise. I'm like, hey, that's what she's doing. So I think like altogether, if to sum up my experience in Destiny, it honestly didn't live up to what I was going into thinking the game was going to be. Was it? I I think it's going to be a great story.
Mm-hmm.
And the graphics and the multiplayer is fun. But the experience that I was hoping to have, it hasn't lived up to.
Yeah.
Lived up to that yet. And it's been happening a lot lately with video games. So I don't know if I have to step back and be like, adjust what I'm hoping happens in a game.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed with you too, you're a different gamer now than you were a couple years ago. You expect more on the story front than you did before.
Yeah, I used to just be like, let's just go shoot.
I want to shoot something.
That's all I'm looking for.
Give me a warthog and an assault rifle, and I'm good.
Yeah.
So, Zen, have you heard right about the new EA Access?
Yes, you told me, and I first said I'm not going to look it up. You can surprise me on the podcast. Well, I opened up my Christmas gift early, so and it sounds awesome.
Yeah, so I'm
going to let you explain it since you're the one that heard it.
I already bought that. No, so EA Access is a new program they rolled out yesterday to be beta tested. It's an Xbox One exclusive, and basically it's a subscription service. So you can rent game. It's basically renting games. So then, they have a vault, and then they put games in the vault. And then you pay either a monthly or a yearly fee. And then,
monthly is how much? And yearly is how much?
So it's $5 a month, which would, if you do it individually, 5 times 12 is 60.
I don't know.
And then it's $30 a year. So obviously $30 a year, if you're going to do it, is the best deal.
That is an awesome deal.
I mean, think about it.
Well, they keep adding. I mean, their current games they have are all the sporting games and Battlefield. What else do they have?
It's Battlefield 4, Peggle 2, FIFA 14, and Madden 25.
Do you know if by chance, can 2 people use it? Like, if Ryan and I we can use the same.
Yeah, I tried it last night.
Use it?
Yeah, so what you do is if you're like a 2 Xbox One household, like Zen is and I am, what I do is whatever the console that my partner or wife, I'd get smacked. Anyway, so Supa, I have her console is set to my home, and then my console is actually set to her home. But basically, anything I buy, on your home console, anybody in the house can play it. So what I do is I just buy everything on, her console. And then as long as I'm signed into Live, I can sign in and play the games on my console.
So that is an amazing deal.
Yeah, so you just install the EA Access Hub on your home console, which would be whoever you're sharing with. And then install the games or whatever. And then you go to yours and do the same thing. And it worked out really well that after you install the little hub, she doesn't even need me signed in anymore to install the games on her console.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's really cool.
Can you both play at the same time? Or is it only...
That's how all the digital games are. That's why everything we buy is digital now, because we can just share it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. It's not a illegal or anything like that. It's just part of the licensing. So... So they have the 4 games in the beta test. So if you're in the preview program, the Xbox preview program, they gave everyone beta codes, I think, for the EA Access. And the cool thing is, now I sound like an advertisement. I should get commission.
It happens.
Yeah, I bought it last night though. But you get 10% off EA games. So, like Dragon Age, when it comes out this fall, they're not going to put that in the vault until it's older.
Yeah.
Right? But it's people that want it now, you get 10% off if you buy it digital on the Xbox store. So you save $6.
It's a really good deal. And I wonder if they're going to start adding, they have to get more games in it because even a $5 a month thing isn't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they said they would be adding to the vault. And that it's not that it's only going to be 4 games. Like, they're not going to pull out FIFA and put in like a hockey. I don't know what sports games they have. So they're going to add to the vault, not just there'll be more than 4 games in the future is what they were leading. From what I understood.
If I was GameFly, I would be getting pretty nervous.
I know.
Because they need to step it up because they received my last game on Saturday and haven't even sent anything.
Wow.
So,
yeah, you've been having to wait 2 or 3 weeks to get new games. And that's why I canceled, because we actually have a little whatever GameFly service center thing in here in Seattle. I'm like, why does it take 2 weeks to get a new game?
Yeah, so I mean, this could just be the beginning. EA is now doing this.
Oh, and check out. Oh, go ahead.
Somebody else might step up too and be like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, as long as they keep it affordable.
So, $5 a month is totally like.
Oh yeah, if you do $30,
I wouldn't even question it. I'd be like, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I mean, $30 a year. That's totally. The other thing they're gonna do is starting with the new Madden that's coming out. The new NHL, the new FIFA, the new NBA Live, and Dragon Age, up to 5 days in advance, they will let you try the game for free. Or not for free, but you get early access.
Sweet.
And what was the other thing? Oh, they said sometimes it might not be the full game. You know, that it might be like a level or 2. But still, that's still cool. I mean...
That is cool because a lot of games on the one, it doesn't seem like there's demos anymore.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get back to that.
Okay, that's one thing I really miss on the 360 is like you could play a demo for pretty much everything.
I know. But what I found was interesting, as soon as that hit Twitter, I was like excited because I was like, I mean, I already have Peggle 2. I don't care about Madden. I will not play football. I'll play the FIFA if I have it access. And Battlefield, I wanted to try. You know?
I liked Battlefield.
And then if you get the 10% off and you buy a couple games, that, you know, is a savings of 10%. But, you know, overall, people on Twitter seemed really excited. You know, a lot of the people I follow. And I was like, okay. Then this morning I wake up and did you hear, like, Sony? It was like, I don't know. Like,
Sony's upset. Sony didn't wake up on the right side of the bed or what? What happened?
Well, apparently, they put out a statement to Game Informer. And do you want me to read it? Let me just paraphrase it.
Just a paraphrase or whatever you're comfortable.
All right. So basically, what they said was that they don't feel that the EA Access subscription would bring the kind of value to their PlayStation customers that they would expect. And that they gave this stat. They're like, their PlayStation memberships are up 200%, blah, blah. And they're saying that people want, you know, a multitude of services all under one price. And that they don't feel like their fans should have to pay $5 a month for an EA-specific game.
I can see. I don't know fully what the PlayStation Plus subscription entails. I know they have a library of free games. Right. So I don't really know what they offer versus Xbox, to be honest.
From what I hear, because I don't have a PlayStation, if they had some games I had to have, I would get one. I'm not anti-PlayStation. It's just
I want a PlayStation. I just can't afford a PlayStation and an Xbox. So,
but apparently, like a lot of the games, you know, they have are like the old games that you can rebuy, and I don't know. It just, to me, it's no different than like Netflix. That's an extra service. I'm sure they offer Netflix on PlayStation, you know, or Hulu, or it's not, the way they're acting is almost like that should be included in your subscription, but that's a game subscription. It has nothing to do with your service as far as Xbox Live or anything like that.
No, but I think it's a starting point at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think this is something that's I see happening in the future where we have digital rentals and EA is trying it at least.
You and I have been talking about digital rentals for a long time, and if you think
when the day
about
happens, I am going to celebrate.
I think about it, $30 a year. You know, I used to pay $10 or $12 just to go to Blockbuster before they all closed to rent a game.
Yeah, I pay $15 a month for GameFly, and it's constantly being pissed off at them for not sending a game. So,
yeah, apparently, like Sony, they were EA brought this to them and they were like, nope. But I just thought it was weird how they made a big statement. Well,
I guess we'll see how happy the gamers are once it comes out, and maybe Sony will be like, maybe this is what gamers want.
Maybe.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's a good deal. I mean...
Yeah, I think I will try it for like a month or two, and then probably,
the only thing...
cancel it and then restart again later.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. So if you do... Okay, let's say you... download it, you get, let's say Battlefield, you get halfway through the campaign, and then you let it lapse for the next month. Which, be careful, I think you have to go in and cancel. Like, if you sign up for a month, I think you have to, or a year. I know the year one it renews, auto-renews. But your game save will still be there. The game you won't be able to play after the time period is up. But they said that you'd be able to continue right where you left off if you... restarted up your membership.
I think it's a good deal. I'm
and you do not get 10% off the DLC, EA DLC, just so you know.
But the game, I mean, Dragon Age, or any game that they have that comes out, the 10% alone is just worth it.
Yeah, it seems like a good deal. I don't know. I got it, so...
So let us know if you guys think it's a good deal and if you'll be getting it.
Yeah, tweet us or put a comment on the podcast. So I want to know what other people think. Apparently, Sony doesn't like the idea.
Oh, man. It'll be okay. Oh. So let's talk about some pinball because you love pinball.
I do love pinball. And so, remember last episode, I brought it up that I was excited and that it was coming out. But then I had also mentioned about not being able to transfer the tables from your 360 to your One. But on PlayStation 3, you could go from your 3 to your 4 and just transfer the tables. Well, Zen Studios, they got it. They got it fixed. So it's going to be delayed. It was going to come out tomorrow on the 31st, July 31st. Now it's going to be sometime in August, but they got it all worked out. And any table you have on your 360, you'll be able to transfer and play on your One.
That is a huge price savings for you guys.
Yeah, and I give Zen Studios big props because I don't think the infrastructure, was there with Microsoft yet. And they pushed, I think, until they got their way. So, good job.
Yeah, they seem like an awesome studio. I know when we used to do the reviews on our old website, they always seem to be so good to you when,
real nice.
When you're doing reviews for their tables and everything.
I wonder if they'd be nice if I had ever given a bad review.
I don't know. I guess I gotta put a table out that you don't like and they can find out.
Yeah, if that ever happens.
Exactly. I don't see that happening.
So, Zen, have you been playing any mobile games?
Yeah, I've been playing Monster Dash, which was Domino's Pizza from GTG told me to play that, and she was right. That is an awesome game. So if you like games like Jetpack Joy...
Ooh, I like Jetpack Joyride.
Yeah, the Monster Dash has elements of that. Monster Dash. I can't talk right now.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And I playing that on my iPhone. And on the iPad, I'm playing Republic. Uh-huh. It was released December last year. Episode 1. Episode 2 was released in April. And I just bought Episode 1. And I want to say it was $5.
Oh.
But it's a story-based game. And the graphics are great. It's like when you're playing that type of game on your iPad, you're like, wow, this is awesome. But the story follows this girl that is in this facility and she's trying to escape. I don't fully know what's going on. It sounds like they want to erase her memory, or something like that. So you can jump into different devices like phones and cameras, and you're helping her escape from this facility. And along their way, you're picking up different elements of the story of who these people are and what her story is. So it's a lot of stealth of trying to wait till the guards, move, and then you help this little girl sneak around the corner.
It sounds like Watch Dogs then.
It's like Watch Dogs, but
cartoon.
No shooting. No, it's not cartoony. It's
Oh, okay.
It looks, it's real looking like graphics.
Oh, okay.
So the episode 1 got awesome reviews, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It's just a simple game, and it works great on the iPad.
Okay. We'll put a link to that in the show notes.
Yeah, I think we'll try to find a trailer for it too, just because.
Yeah,
it's a hard game to explain in a way, but it's so much fun because like you can slow down time and then jump camera to camera to try to figure out how to get her to the next place on the map without getting detected. So
interesting.
And for $5, it is a lot for an app, I guess.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I don't regret paying for the $5. And it's a 3-hour long episode.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It has quite a bit of gameplay. And I've been playing a lot of Bejeweled again.
Me too.
You too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Every night before I go to bed, I'm laying in bed and like the lights are off and I am just like
which Bejeweled?
Crazy and Bejeweled. I've been playing Diamond Mine and Lightning.
A lot
of Diamond Mine.
Well, you're not on Windows Phone, but me and Super Girl and Shadow Wolf, it's like we have this war going on in Lightning Mode and Diamond Mine. It's insane.
Okay, we'll have to post our scores on the forum, on the Girl Tribe forum.
Yeah. I'm trying to get an achievement, 2 achievements, and it's one of them in Lightning Mode. I either have to get 700,000 or 750, something like that. And I just can't do it. I got to 600 and something thousand.
That is my go-to game, like Bejeweled. If there was one game on your phone that you could only have one game, what game would you leave on your phone?
Oh, it'd probably be that. I mean, that's the one game over the years I always go back. I mean, I have 2 or 3 different Bejeweled games, but I like them all. The older one, the interface was a little slower, kind of floaty, laggy. So I would pick one of the newer Bejeweled.
That's funny that we're both going through a Bejeweled kick.
That is weird. Weird.
I don't get it. Across the, you're in Seattle and I'm in Michigan and our brains are like, Bejeweled. Ah.
That is so weird. Yeah.
So that's what you've been playing. Have you been watching new shows or?
I've just been watching my normal shows, which we won't talk about Big Brother. Defiance, I've been enjoying that. And, American Ninja Warrior. Oh my God, it's been good season.
See, I only watched the one episode with the girl that was like the Terminator, and that's it.
There's another episode with that same girl. She freaking looks like Lara Croft. She's got like this bluish teal tank top, and she's wearing these like real short shorts that are kind of like a boxy shape, and they were like they might have been brown. And I was like, strap a gun onto that leg, give her some sunglasses. She's Lara Croft.
That's awesome. I'll have to look that up.
I can see if I can find it for you. It was so awesome. That's all. What have you been watching?
We have been watching like any tattoo shows we can get our hands on. Like we're watching Ink Masters right now and Tattoo Nightmare. And it's like,
it makes me watch that one tattoo
so
show.
Bad. What?
I used to watch that one tattoo show. I can't. L.A. Ink, maybe. It had that cat.
Ben.
Yeah,
Ben. Yeah, cat. She's got stars on her face.
Yeah,
or something.
She's cool. So okay, Zen, if you're gonna remember when we talked about getting tattoos once.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm so glad we did.
There was plans drawn up of getting tattoos.
Well, now that you're older and wiser, if you could get, if you could get it, like, okay, if it was a gaming tattoo, what would you choose? Or would you even choose one, a gaming tattoo?
I would love to get a gaming tattoo, and I would love to get I have no tattoos, but I've always wanted one, but I can never be like, I'm going to commit to getting this. Part of me would like to get like a half sleeve that looks like Master Chief armor. I love the way sleeves look on people.
I do too. I'm afraid.
I know, and then part of me is like, oh, maybe just like get like the little NES controller I like when things fit the body properly, though. So
Right.
I don't.
Right.
I might, if I was gonna go all out and get a gaming tattoo, I'd want some Master Chief armor.
His whole armor.
I know, just a half sleeve, like like your shoulder. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I think. That's
very
or like
original.
something little dorky, like just from the Mario flower, the flower where you shoot, or something silly if it was little. But it makes me think, it's like, oh, I could get that, and then I could get that. What about you?
Well, I'm terrified to get a tattoo because I'm allergic to everything. They
have to test all the colors on you, because I've heard of people that are allergic and then they don't go too well.
No, it looks bad. I would only get probably just straight like black ink. I wouldn't want anything.
Oh yeah, black and gray.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm scared. Would you ask me?
If you had to get a gaming tattoo, what would you get?
A gaming tattoo? I don't know.
You can get the Microsoft logo.
That's not a gaming tattoo.
Ankle.
You mean an Xbox logo?
Or an Xbox logo.
I had
How about Microsoft? You're like a walking billboard. You might as well get it tattooed on your forehead.
Shut up. I would pick a Superman tattoo, but not the logo, because everybody has that. I was thinking, I don't know if you know this, Superman has his Kryptonian language. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen it?
No, but I picture something that looks like Aztec-ish.
Yeah, you just have to do a search. Do a Bing search. If you just type in Kryptonian language. But I wouldn't mind getting something written out in that. And maybe do that
cool.
on on my near my wrist, on my inner arm, inner forearm. But I don't know. That's one thing I would do. Possibly.
That would look cool. I like the way that type of stuff looks.
Yeah, it's all like kind of tribal, slightly, maybe. Not really.
Oh, you don't want to go too tribal.
Not tribal. It's like alien.
And when I was 18, my mom, when I turned 18, she's like, I have no problem, Zen, if you go get a tattoo. And I almost went out and got a tribal armband.
Oh, that would have been
And I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah, everybody does that.
I was like, first of all, your mom telling you, yeah, go get a tattoo. It's like, might as well go get a pack of cigarettes, too.
Yeah.
And then go smoke my cigarettes and get my tattoo.
Can I have a bottle of whiskey, too, Mom?
Yeah. Oh, no, I wasn't 21, but.
Oh, okay.
I could go to Canada at that time and go drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
we've got
watching.
We've got a thread going on the Girl Tribe Gaming forum. Everyone's been showing their tattoos. I think that's is that what got you watching the show, or just it was coincidence?
I don't know. I go through these phases of I want it, but I did go there and look, because these girls have some awesome gaming tattoos, and it's like, my gosh, my geeky level is like way down here, and their geeky level is like, woo,
level up.
Yeah.
All right,
that'd be a cool
you're
tattoo.
Gonna get a tattoo. What? Level up?
Yeah.
Bling. Bling.
Yeah.
So if
you guys have a geeky tattoo, go hit up the forum and go check out everybody else's.
Yeah, you should post. Tattoo. I want to see them. There's some good ones on our forum that the girls have posted. And the forum's for everyone. So you should check out girltribegaming.com and then click on the forum. And it's for everyone, not just the clan. So they have a secret hidden section. They have the clan.
Yeah.
So it's uber secret.
Yeah.
So
let's answer Lost's question.
Yeah. So Lost Soul 619 on Twitter asked if we had any thoughts on the upcoming Firefly online game.
And that's for iOS and Android?
Yeah, it's on iOS and Android, but it's also going to come out on PC and Mac.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I first heard about it, I was like, ooh! And then when I saw iOS, I went, oh. Did you ever watch Firefly?
No. But there goes my geek level dropping even more.
Okay, it's a space western.
I know. Yeah, I know. I've watched I know what it is. I can picture one of the lead guys because he's got kind of like a poofy hair.
Now, I don't know actors, but I know Nathan Fillion.
That's who it is.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Got, like, he runs, his hair is kind of like...
He's in Destiny.
Yes.
Did you hear his voice?
Oh, no, I thought he's not in the TV series.
Destiny. Bungie Destiny.
Oh.
He's also in ODST, I think.
No, I didn't hear his voice.
Yeah, he was in the not the Crucible, in the Tower when you go Vanguard. I forget which one. And then I heard him on a mission too. Anyhow.
Speaking of the voice though in Destiny, that's one thing I didn't mention also that I don't care for, like, in multiplayer. It's just not exciting. It's so monotone.
Oh, like, yeah, I will agree with you on that.
His voice in the story mode it's okay.
It's fun by me.
But then in multiplayer, it's like I keep relating this to Halo, which I have to stop doing.
I know.
But like Halo did it perfectly, like,
triple kill. And this, he's just like all like blah blah blah.
Just so you know, you got 3 kills. Way to go!
Yay!
But okay, back to
Fire. So the cool thing about this game is that I just read, I think it was last weekend, all the actors from the show, they agreed to come in and record sound clips for the game. So I think they got everybody. So that was cool. I don't know. I want to play it. It's not going to be out, I think, until spring of next year.
Well, maybe by then you'll join the dark side.
Oh, and they said it's going to be like, I think, where you have like your ship, but in the show, you had your Firefly. And you'd go, and I think you're going to go out and like trade and get supplies and explore.
I think I will look into if Lost is going to play it. I don't know if I want to play it on my phone. Maybe the tablet. Yeah. Or just get it right on my Mac itself, or the computer.
Yeah, it might be better on the Mac. I don't know.
But I'll check out the trailer and go from there.
Yeah, I'll post the trailer in our episode notes as well. The trailer doesn't show a whole lot. It's just a little teaser.
Oh.
I know.
But if anybody out there that's listening has a mobile game that they are totally addicted to, shoot us a tweet and let us know what you're playing, because we're always looking. I play on the Apple, and Jen plays on the Windows
phone. And Windows 8.
Yeah.
If it works on the Surface RT. Yeah.
Let us know what you're playing.
Yeah. So is that it, Zen? Are we done talking?
I think we're done talking.
I'm about
gonna
to
watch some more Ink Master.
Ink Master. I'm about to die of heat exhaustion up here recording.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening. You can follow me on Twitter at ZMacLeod. That's ZMACLEOD. And you can follow Moto on Twitter at MOTO_GRRL.
And we hope that you check out our site at girltribegaming.com, and we would love it if you'd stop by our forum and say hi. We're also on Twitter at girltribegaming, all one word. And that's it. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.